Doing the brakes today, gentlemen. Welcome back to Millennial Man Talks. So we do brakes. Make sure you pull these pins out of the caliper. All right, this little rubber stopper. You pull these pins out and you grease them bad boys up. And your brakes will thank you and they'll last longer. How dirty it is. Really don't have too much to talk about today. Just trying to get stuff done. I went to work. I took my son to Taekwondo. And then me and him played soccer in the backyard after lunch. He wants to play soccer this summer. So we'll find a way to sign him up once Taekwondo is all said and done. All right. Yeah, too much. And then we'll go from there. This is the stuff that I use for. Some guy online suggested it, which was nice of him. All right. Now. We gotta put the brakes in. These are always a little tricky. They never quite fit just right. So, gloves that. Oh, there. They never quite fit just right. So, what you do is you take a grinder. In the background you see it, and you grind these little tabs down. It's about to get sparky. Once they're ground down, you just retest it to make sure that it fits just right and make sure it slides easily so your brakes, yeah, see, that's good. So your brakes don't wear out sooner than you expect, which fortunately on my driver's side, they wore out just a bit too fast. So it sits in there nice and easy. Better camera angle, and just for sake of I had to do the other one, these are never going to fit, so I just do both of them anyways. First car I remember doing brakes, and it was a shit show. I literally quit. One, I didn't have all the right necessary tools. Tools are very important, right? I didn't have all the right tools, and then I stripped the bolt on the caliper, and then I couldn't get it out, and then I was like, fuck this, I'm never doing this again. And then after tinkering and working with some stuff after a few years and talking to some people, kind of just figured it out, you know? And it's like a lot of things. You just have the patience, take the time, and you can, you know, through the sake of like meditation, but not actually like laying down or sitting cross-legged to meditate. If you could try to take your time, even though you fuck it up the first time, you'd be able to figure it out just by, you know, thinking on it for a little bit. And that's how a lot of, as far as like what I do for work, that's how a lot of that my good ideas when I work, not necessarily when I do this stuff, that's how those turn out so good, is because one, I'm immersed in it, and two, I'm constantly thinking about it. And I think that helps make a lot of progress. Oh, look at the underside. Oh, that's nasty. Yeah. It's a 10-year-old car with 120,000 miles on it. So it's to be expected, right? Whoa. Yeah. So, working on cars is fun. I enjoy it, as long as the wife has got the kids and I have time and patience for it. And my dog isn't barking. If the dog's barking, that drives me up the wall. I already lost my patience once because they let the dog out and she was running around, the neighbors are out. That just drove me up the wall. So, like I said in the first video, I lose my patience very quickly. You know? I try to be good about it. Maybe it was all the caffeine I had this morning. Or something. I don't know. I lost my pins. I hate putting these things in. These things suck. Okay, I'll show you where they go. They go right in these little holes here. And then you gotta put the actual, I don't know what the fuck it's called. You gotta put this thing on top of it, and these always pop off, and it always becomes a shit show. I'll show you. I'll show you how they pop off and how they piss you off. Just put it on. Alright. Oh, it's gonna stay. You're gonna do it for the video? You're gonna do it for the video? Oh, amazing. So those springs, they allow the expansion of the brakes so they're not constantly wearing down on the rotor. This next part's a pain in the butt. I'm gonna cut it out there because I don't want you to see me at my worst. But just so you know, this guy right here, twisting that and pushing that back in, it's gonna require probably an alcoholic drink. You guys have a good one. Be kind, be strong, be leaders, and be disciplined.